Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just quote. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. And doctors, big bird trainers, and pros, Max lit fire, now everyone knows. Started with Spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Off the speaker, shape and fame. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. I guess I'm Internet's favorite.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 4 o'clock live broadcast. So we're here to answer everybody's questions, and Joe's got a question. So let's see what's going on in his world.
Hey Max, how are you?
Hi, Joe. What do you need?
You okay? Oh, sorry. My wife just called me quickly. We talked to 2 people yesterday. One was the football coach, and he answered back that it was time to go. And the other one just I don't even think opened what we send the chiropractor.
Okay.
So I was just wondering where we should go next, whether I should even bother or the football coach, but it's like pulling teeth. The other one's not interested.
Well, again,
And
you got to remember that, in fact, I just did a session earlier today with Vivian, who, we're doing follow-up messages with her. So this person came up and came back and responded with, I'm curious, what was it about my profile that you feel that LinkedIn had recommended that we connect? And so we were able to find a couple of things, but then I said to her, I says, Vivian, look at who we're talking to. Number one, she doesn't have a picture up. And she's been doing this thing for, 40 years. Is she really, the best prospect? There's a very low probability that you're going to see any potential there. And then we looked at three or four other people, and I kept comparing these people with the people that we started with, and she got it. Okay. Now the chiropractor, been a chiropractor for a long time, isn't really all that active on there, didn't respond. Well, you took a shot. Now the coach is a different story. So he wrote back And what did he say? He said, it's time to move on.
He said it was time to move on. That's all he answered.
Okay. So,
And I didn't realize when people are on my page and it says, their connections that LinkedIn suggests that I connect with, I press connect, and I keep forgetting that it doesn't leave them a message. That's why when you were doing things yesterday, that there was nothing there. I just said, oh my God, I should go back and just write them, the second message and send them something.
well,
And I
no,
got to do
right.
that.
If they accept you
Yeah, they did.
and there's no first message, then you go back and you say, hey, you send them the icebreaker. Hey, it's really nice to connect with you. I've met some wonderful new people on here, and started from there.
Now, if
And
I do like one or two messages with them, then can I do the Thanksgiving message? Because that's an excellent one to either get
well,
product
it,
sales
it
or distributors.
you can do it with anybody.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the beauty of that. You can use that Thanksgiving message to with people that are brand new. You could use it with people that you're basically trying to connect with. The key is that they look at it and then they respond. And once they answer you and you get them to tell you, what they're thankful for, get them to answer, what goals have they set for themselves,
Hmm.
then you've got the project launch script that gives you a reason and an excuse to show them the business.
Hmm. Okay.
But it's got to be numbers,
Yeah.
because initially you don't know.
No.
I mean, that's the whole thing.
I would have wrote these people back myself, but I finally got a response from somebody, and I don't want to lose the response. So I was like,
Well, yeah,
I have
right.
a few of them, then I can learn, and I don't have to keep coming on all the time.
Yeah, I understand that,
But thank you.
don't worry about that. Getting a response is the most important part. Once you get the response, even if it's the wrong response, as long as you got that one response where now you have their attention, you're in a position where you can come back and we could fix it if it needs to
Okay.
be fixed. So don't worry about that. But massive, they use that expression, all out massive action.
Hmm.
And I went in today into my archives, and I'm in the process of turning it into a training because I wanted to use, his story, because Howard was the first person that I wrote that script for getting into countries where your company was just opening up, and I got such a kick out of out of bringing it up and reading it through. Let me see if I can. Not sure I can.
So what should I write this football coach?
I'll take a look at that
Okay, when you're
in a
done.
second.
Sure.
So
Thank
let
you.
me.
I'd be interested to see that because I know our company is opening up in different countries, so that would be handy.
So I had to go back into my archives. Can you see this? It's
Yes,
hard.
I can see it.
It's basically hard to read, and I'm in the process of having it transcribed. But if I come down here a bit, so my company lets me know 2 months ahead of time when they're opening up. They're opening up in 12 countries. Prospecting in his 10th country. So he's got 9 profiles. 15 email addresses because he was working with MySpace. And in MySpace, you had to have, you couldn't have one profile universal. You had to have a profile for each country. So let's see here. So it says I got 13 profiles in 21 countries, 5,000 friends. And then it says here, I never had more fun making money. I never imagined that my life could have been turned into the magic carpet ride I'm on. This guy ended up, this guy ended up in 9 months earning roughly, it was like $9,000 a month. And 2 months later, he hit 6 figures. And his whole life changed. And then let me see. So I love my job. Everyone wants to know the secret to my success, and it's your teaching. So I'm going to put this into I mean, this guy was so much fun to work with. I mean, of course, this was all communicated with this was all on MySpace. And let me out of here. Come back over here. So what was his name? Oh, here it is, right here.
You got it. It's right in the messages.
Okay. Okay. So let's look at his profile. So remember, see, he's a football coach.
Yeah, and then he stopped it and he said it was time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means.
Well, you know, so it was time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so the next question, what are you doing now? Or
Well, he just finished last month. Okay. So what you want to do, you know, first is you always want to think of the question.
well, should we do something about change and do do a GIF about change?
Well, it was time. So, the obvious question, and you already said it, is, what are your plans? What are you going to do now?
Mhm.
Is the next question. So, all right. So think in terms of opportunity. I mean, what kind of a motivational message that, we've used before that we could recycle and use with him? Send out a lot.
I think we did about change or things like that. We do it on just about everything. It's on.
Well,
It's
here,
in all my pictures.
time to move on.
Mhm.
So let's come up here. Go to Google Chrome. Time to move on quotes. All right, so now let's do this. The word GIF. Well, let's try this. All right, so okay, this one here. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Okay, well, that kind of corroborates what he was saying,
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
and you're quoting Seneca. Okay, so let's do that. Let's copy this one. Back over here. We'll send them that. And then we'll say, what are you planning to do next? Now keep in mind, we're just starting with the holiday season. And we can come back. And so here's another one. You're never too old, and it's never too late to keep moving forward in your beautiful life. Pop this one. Copy the image. Send that over. And that's enough for him. Move on and reach out to more people. All righty, and we'll see you.
Thank you.
Tonight. We'll see you tonight in boot camp.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
For the
Have a
rest
good
of
afternoon.
you, are you talking to 10 people about your business every day? Or are you just talking to 10 people, whether you're talking about your business or not? It comes down to, are you talking to people? Because in order for you to be successful, you have to talk to people. Only you know in advance the people that you want to talk to, and you can distinguish them from the people that you don't. So until next time, best of luck.
Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, text and turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Toppers, big bird traders, and pros, Max lit fire, now everyone knows.